So I went back and played Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game. The achievements, online achievements were broken for Xbox for a while. I don't know if it was the same on PSN. And actually completed this game on PS4 when it was free on PS Plus like years ago. I did like 2 videos on it before. And I went back and did it again because they shoutouts to Milestone for fixing the achievements for the first game and the second game. They didn't really have to do that for us, but I'm glad they did. This is my achievement guide / roadmap series. So I'm planning on doing all 6 of the games because they just announced Supercross 6 for 2020 March 2023. But we're doing the first game today. This one is super easy. The only grindy achievement is 300 miles on a single bike, but the way this is set up, you'll get like 200 miles, maybe more on it, so you don't have to grind as much. So first off, you can play on very easy and still get a bunch of money this way. If you're worried about the achievements, you should get to level 4 and 14 really fast. So I would recommend doing the 250 East or West career until you get to level 14, so you can do some custom championships, which will allow us to get the 30 custom made tracks and some really big money and some XP. So once you go unlock everything and got level 14, once you get to level 14, you can go into the custom track maker and validate 5 tracks. I'll show you a tutorial. It's pretty easy, and you don't have to upload the tracks, but maybe you do. I don't know. I can't remember what I did. And when I just did one here again, once I validated it gave me the achievement. So you just gotta validate it 5 times. Then go into the custom championships and go to online tracks and do like 15 or 17 so you can win some more races. And then once you complete that championship, you get a bunch of money and XP. And make sure it's the bike you want to use in your 450 career, because it's got to be 300 miles on a single bike. So make sure you're using the same bike as your 450 career and the ones you're doing for these custom championships. So you want to do the online track custom championships twice, because you need 30 custom made tracks. And if you do it this way, you won't have to worry about a bunch of miles at the end, because I know if you turn up the settings and the modifiers and you retire from the races, you'll still get like 1 to 2, 3 places, like the top 3, but it's not worth it because it's only worth it for the money and the XP. But you really just want to worry about those 300 miles. So make sure you're playing on very easy if you're worried about all that. It's not too bad. Once you completed the 30 tracks in those both championships, go back to career and finish up the 250 East and West career. Those are 9 races each, and the 450 career is 17 races. So you should have the majority of the achievements once you finish that, because there's 17 tracks in the game. Each has its own achievement if you win a main event on that track. There's some miscellaneous achievements in here, like winning a last chance qualifier. So you want to go into a single event, change the settings to the real thing. You can skip the qualifier lap, but make sure you get used to those, because in the second one you're going to play those a lot. But to get into the last chance qualifier, in heat 1 you have to finish out of the top 4, and in the heat 2 you gotta finish out of the top 5, and then once you do that you can get into the last chance qualifier, and you have to win that. And make sure you're using your 450 bike for this. And there's also an achievement to do 50 jumps in a row without falling or using rewind. So go into time attack, search up the name America Kangaroo. It's made by Bobcat. Shout out to him. That's a good track to do that in. It's made for it pretty much. If you fall, just keep playing it. It won't really matter. There's an achievement to buy the item in the store. The neck brace is the cheapest at 10,000. There's an achievement to complete a race without falling using rewind. And there's an achievement to use the pro physics, so normal. That's not too bad. You just gotta complete the race. You don't have to win. There's also, you gotta get 10 hole shots. Now, I think the easiest one is Arlington, Detroit, Daytona. And I still say, like in my last video, you want to try to get to the left side so you can whip around, drift around everybody. Once you'll probably get this in career mode, but if you don't, you can just keep trying and trying. But you do have to finish the track, so make sure it's your 450 bike for that. And if you want to do it easily, you get 2 chances per race. You can do have the settings as the real thing, so you can get 2 chances. In heat 1 you can get a whole shot, you can heat 2 you can get a whole shot, in the main event you can get a whole shot. So yeah, it's not too bad. But once you finish all that, you'll probably need some more miles. And if you need more money, you can make a tournament or a championship, turn up some settings and modifiers, and just retire from everything, but win a couple races towards the end so it all count. And you'll get a bunch of money that way. And there's an achievement to play a tournament as Ryan Dungey. So 450 championship. I would play some couple races. Sadly, you can't make it your bike that you've been using. But if you win a couple races and then just retire from the events and make sure you just stay in first place, you'll get that easily. And once you complete career, you'll complete one of the SX challenges. That's like 250 East and West and 450 championships. So it's not too bad. This game, the only one you'll probably have to worry about is the 300 miles. I would go into time attack, pick a flattest track, or if you can try to find one on the online tracks, like search top speed or max speed. That'll be some of the flattest tracks. I think the official flattest track is Daytona. Or just rubber band your controller down if you don't really want to do it yourself. By the end of the game, you should be around 200 to 230 miles. So if you want to do that, if you follow this guide, you should be able to get this game done in under 15 hours. Yeah, looking forward to. If you're wondering how the cadence will be for these games, I'm over halfway done with the second game. I'm still writing that out, and so if you want a fun game to get 1,000 in under 15 hours, this is it. I would try to do this quickly because I don't know how long the servers will stay up. But if this helped, share, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.